I'm tired. I'm tired. So this is it right here. There is so much that I do that I don't post. I don't go live. I don't post everything I do. I don't talk about what I do. I don't. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's really vexing my spirit. Hey, everybody. I'm not waiting for everybody to come in because I just got to say what I got to say, and everybody gonna watch the replay anyway. I'm live on 3 different things. That's why I keep looking around. I'm gonna say something. It is so much that is needed to happen for a woman to come out of a strip club. And nobody is talking about what needs to happen, right? A lot of people are talking about keeping money flowing. Okay. When you talk to a woman about coming out of a strip club, a lot of times they're talking about, if you're trying to lead this life, then you got to you don't have to make the same money where you're going. You're not, let me help you. If you're trying to lead a strip club, or even if you're not trying to lead a strip club, if you are in the strip club and you plan on living a life that's going to be complete when you leave, you have to make a plan now. Peace, supreme understanding. When you understand that there is a life after the club, you got to plan for that thing now. You can't try to wait until after it's over with. Okay. And it's somebody that's trending and everybody going viral about, talking about this one person who claims to help people. But I'm gonna tell you something. Women who are dancing, tag them, let them know, hey, because I used to be a dancer too. Okay. I'm coming from a place of experience. I'm coming from a place of I used to be in there with you, so I get it. Okay. And I left. And I'm not telling nobody to leave. I'm not telling nobody what they need to do. I'm not here to make you no promises. I'm not here to tell you what you need to be doing with your life. I'm not here to tell you what you're doing is wrong and bad. Because I'm tell you something. When I was dancing, couldn't nobody tell me nothing about being in there, because that's what I wanted to do. That's what I was doing. That's what I was gonna do until I was through doing it. Okay. But when you're trying to leave, the first thing you're gonna have to do is be humble. That's the first thing you have to do, is understand, you know what? This is not what I'm gonna do forever. It ain't about how my body gonna look, because I keep my body up forever. I can make my body look amazing forever. This ain't no problem. I mean, I'm gonna look good forever. That's not the point though. What is happening with my mind? Is my mental health declining? Am I trying to numb myself? Am I transferring my pain? Am I upset all the time? Am I frustrated? Am I mad? Am I starting to hate men? Am I starting to hate myself? Am I starting to hate females? Am I starting to just be so negative in my spirit, regardless of the money that I'm earning? I got money to pay bills in advance. I got money to pay everybody bills. I got money to make sure that my children don't suffer. My children ain't hungry. My children don't want for nothing. That's not what I'm talking about, because that's always going to happen if you're dancing. You're going to always have some money coming in, cash in your hand. Okay. At the end of the day, every time you come home from work, you're going to have some money. That's not what I'm talking about. And if that's what you're holding on to, that's what you're selling your mental health for. That's what you're actually allowing yourself to develop addiction for. You're going to be addicted to the lifestyle that the money bring you. Okay. The first thing you're going to do is humble yourself and say, hey, I'm not going to live like this forever. And I need to figure out what it is that I'm going to give up so that I can leave this club life. That's what you're going to have to do first. What am I willing to give up? Because I don't care who come and tell you that you can have it all and you can do it all. And I'm gonna tell you, because this is how people get caught up in sex trafficking. This is how people get caught up in porn. This is how people get caught up in going deeper into adult entertainment. Because, when they call it a gateway, stripping is a gateway situation to adult entertainment, to sex work. Okay. You're not actually having sex when you're a stripper, right? You're just selling the idea of sex, right? So if you're trying to keep that same money flowing and coming, then you're going to have to go deeper into it. So you have to let the money go, period. You are a multifaceted individual. You have more than one talent. You can do more than one thing. You can do more than two things. Hey, DC, you can do a whole bunch of different things. So I need you to do something else. And I need you to think about what kind of income can you make doing other things. Because if you don't, you're going to have people come in and exploit your desire to keep the money the same. They're going to come in. This is how pimps talk. And I mean, a pimp When I mean a pimp, it don't have to be no male, okay? A pimp can be a female. A pimp can come in and tell you what you finna do so that you can get like them and all of that. And y'all following them because y'all are coveting. Oh, I want that. Oh, she got that. Let me get that. I want to be down. Okay, guess what? When you start hollering about what you want to be down for and down with, they got you. If you're not looking at all of the ways that you can earn your money based on what you know how to do, based on who you are, based on keeping your legacy clean, keeping your legacy, right? What's going to be gone? What's going to be about you when you leave? Can your kids follow you? Can your family follow you? Are they going to be ashamed? Are they going to be proud? If they can they duplicate it? Would you want them to do what you're doing? You have to think about stuff like that when you are in that environment. Because if you don't, you're going to come across people who are going to exploit you, who are going to talk to you any kind of way, who is going to because they're lording over you, and they're saying, hey, I got something that you want, so you're gonna have to do what I say. You're gonna have to follow and bow down to me. It can be a male or a female. A lot of people are talking about Coach Stormy. This ain't no new information for me because I've been watching this person and watching all of this for a long time. A lot of women reach out to me privately, and I talk to a lot of women coming out of the club. I talk to a lot of women who are involved in adult entertainment, and we talk and we go through the journey together in private. It's not televised. It's not posted. It ain't talked about because it ain't everybody's business. But I'm gonna tell you something. When you are trying to leave the lifestyle of adult entertainment, it's very easy to get wrapped up and pulled in deeper to what something that you can't really bring yourself back from easily. You got addiction that's waiting on you. You know, addiction and addiction don't have to be drugs or alcohol. It could be, you could be addicted to doing whatever you want to do. And a lot of people don't want to hear what you really have to do to leave. That's why so many people die. There is no help for dancers. Everybody want to come in and exploit them further. You know why? Because a lot of people feel like strippers are already exploiting themselves. Why should I help them? I ain't gonna help them. If they want to pimp themselves, I help them. I do the same thing. It don't matter. I don't care. She don't care. I don't care. They disrespect themselves. So I'm gonna help her disrespect. You have to have respect for yourself before you expect somebody to come in and respect and help you. These people that's coming in to try to help you as a dancer, that's coming in and telling you that they're going to help you make the same money, you need to be very skeptical. You need to be trying to figure out what it is they're trying to get, because that's the radio station they listen to, the WIFM, what's in it for me. A lot of the women that's trying to come out of the strip clubs, a lot of people that's trying to come out of sex trafficking, trying to figure out how to do the same thing or try to do something different but get the same money. Unwrap your mind around money. It's stuff you can function in the world without getting the same money. You don't have to have that amount of money or thousands of dollars every day or every week to live. I need you to let that go, because you was living before that. You was living before you became a dancer. You might not have liked that life. You might feel like, well, I can have more. I shouldn't be struggling. You're not going to struggle. You're not going to struggle the way you think you are. The enemy's his goal is to make you feel like you can't live without him, especially when you got to taste away. Because see, the devil can bless you. When the devil bless you, you start feeling like, well, this is what I need to do, but you don't understand what you're giving up. Okay? And this is not about you believing in God and all this stuff. I'm just telling you what, when you're looking for a mentor, when you're looking for somebody that's going to help you come out, if they're looking at you and trying to figure out what you're going to get them, that's a pimp. I don't care if you're not selling your body. I don't care if you're not having sex with nobody. If they're trying to get you to do something for them or something that's going to benefit them, you got to pay attention to that. Okay? There's no reason for anybody to benefit from you if they're not trying to help you step into your purpose, what it is that you are put on the planet to do, what it is you are going to do for your family. Why are you following them? Why are you following people who don't know you, who not trying to get to know you? Why are you trying to follow people and listen to people who only got money? And that's the only thing you respect. If they can't give you respect for your own person, how are you listening to anything they say? Good morning, Queen. If you're telling me that I'm not nothing out of this, how are you building me up? You not see, this is the thing. This is what that industry do to you. It beat you down so bad that you don't even know when you're being disrespected. When you have been put down and you have been objectified and you haven't been a human in a long time, you start figuring that, guess what? It don't really matter how people talk to me as long as I get paid. And I'm gonna sit here and let her talk to me like this because I'm gonna get paid and I'm gonna endure this for the check. I'm gonna let this happen. This is how you're being conditioned in the club. You're being conditioned to take abuse for a check. Right? And we're paying. And see, when you dance, you paying your money up front. You're giving before you get. So when you are being disrespected by somebody who said they can help you, you are investing your emotions. You are allowing somebody to pull you down because you feel like at the end, you're going to come up some kind of way. That's not going to be true when you're trying to come out and somebody is using your past against you, when somebody is telling you that you ain't nothing, when somebody's trying to constantly put you down so that they can elevate themselves. Let me tell you, that's a red flag, y'all. I need y'all to know this. I need y'all to know that you don't have to respect nobody's money. It ain't about looking at somebody's pocket, what you got. I can't follow you if you ain't got this and you ain't got that. Come and tell you something. That's what they're using to lure you. You need to be trying to figure out, are they supporting me, rehabilitating my personality? Because when I've been in this club, when I've been in here for this long, I done lost myself. Oh, I cuss folks out. I goes off. I can't do that everywhere. I need somebody to bring me back. I need somebody to help me understand how this really goes. Guess what? When you've been in a strip club for a long time, you are not in touch with reality. You are not in touch with who you actually are. You're not in touch with how life really go, and you don't know how to talk to folks no more. Okay, when you have been overtaken by that. And sometimes just because you have been able to duplicate and replicate the money, you go into real estate, you go into insurance. I've been in both of them. You go into something that's high paying where you really can just be more in control of your time. You can do what you want to do. You still cannot act any kind of way. You're misrepresenting yourself. You're misrepresenting your family. And guess what? In the long run, you ain't left the club. You left the environment, but you haven't left that element. Now you are the element, bringing it outside into the world. And everywhere you show up, people can tell something ain't right. Okay? And guess what? When you in the strip club, everybody in there doing the same thing. So it seems like it's all right. It seems like it's okay. But when you out here in the world and people looking at you like, ma'am, that's a no. That's a no. No, you can't do that out here. You can't get respect. And another thing too is everybody is respecting money. When somebody got money, y'all automatically put success on it. Untrue. Untrue. Stop following money. Stop glorifying and glamorizing money. Okay? Because the money ain't yours. Just because they got money don't mean they're going to give it to you. Just because they got money don't mean that it's going to become your money or you're going to get some money because they got some money. Who cares? Who cares? People with money, rich folk get shot and killed every day. Rob. It's a recession. It's inflation. It's a whole bunch of stuff. People are under stress. People are upset. People are desperate. Okay, if you got money, stop flexing it. Don't try to lord over nobody. If you're going to help somebody, help them. Put some money behind what they're doing. If that's what you really want to do. If you want to help somebody. But if you don't have no money, I'm going to tell you something. Looking up to somebody with money just because they have money, that is coveting. I'm looking at you. I want what you have. You will rob them if you keep that feeling. If you keep that in the front of your mind of, I just want what they have. It's not about having that. Where is your peace? Where is your joy? Can you smile? You got a pocket full of money. You got a closet full of money. You got a bank account on swole. You can swipe your card. You got a purse full of money, but you can't even smile. Somebody try to open the door for you, speak to you. You mad. You mad. That's what happened when you stay in that's what happened when you stay in there too long. This is what happened when you're in there and you can't function no more. And you so mad at the stuff that you have done to get the money. You mad at everybody else. It's a part of being in there. I've been there. I'm not talking about nobody but myself. I'm talking about what I came through. And this is what, if anybody trying to offer you a way to get free from that, they're not finna help you in the way that you need help as a recovering transitioning dancer. And I'm gonna tell you something. If you want to go into dancing, okay, I'm not mad. I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm not saying you should. All I'm gonna say is this: you need to make a plan to leave the day you start, because it is hard to get out. it's easy to jump in, right? But you got people that's trying to keep you in that same mindset and making you feel like it's okay for you to be, it's okay. You're gonna be able to have it all. You're gonna be able to do it. You're not. Okay, I'm just letting you know. And when you come in contact with somebody who always elevating themselves over you, lording over you, telling you to get like them, I need you to pay attention to who they actually are. I need you to see how I need you to look and see, hey, if they didn't have no money, would I be listening to them? If they didn't have anything in their pocket, if they didn't have anything in their pocket, if they didn't put me, if they're not showing me a certain lifestyle, would I even be here? Y'all following money, glorifying and glamorizing money. Really? Is that what we want? Okay, I get it, because we need money to survive and live. But what I need you to understand is when you in the club and you coming from the club, you are trying to recover more than just money. You're recovering your mind. You're recovering your joy. You can't even smile. You're upset. You need help. Mental health recovery. It's okay. Everybody talking about mental health. It's not just a hashtag. It's for real. It's for real. And a lot of people don't want to hear nothing that's not glorifying and glamorizing the stripper lifestyle because it's sexy, it's cute. Everybody want to be sexy and cute and fine and gorgeous and pretty and all that. Okay, and they want to get paid because of how they look. They want to get paid because they got these skills. They want to get paid. But guess what? You're going to do that. Okay, you're going to get your little money. But what I need you to understand is that after you get your money, what are you going to do? And what I need you to understand is, what are you willing to do to get the money? Because it ain't gonna be it's not easy. It's not easy. Everybody talking about how easy it is. It's you can show up, they let everybody in, but I want to tell you that it's going to deteriorate your spirit and your mind real quick. So you got to be able to kind of jump in and jump out. And I'm not saying leave forever. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just telling you what is going to be required of you to survive that. People are dying in there. People are dying in the club. They dying when they get home from the club. They're overdosing. They're committing suicide on purpose, violent ways, shooting themselves. Okay, taking a bunch of pills, hanging themselves. Ain't nobody going live about that. Ain't nobody going putting that in the front. Everybody want to make sure that you think it's cute and that you know what I'm saying. Okay, somebody said, show me where rich people get killed. Rappers. Google rappers get killed. You'll find your answer. The thing is this: when you're flaunting your money and you're living according to money, you're going to be empty. And when you try to find a mentor who's only focused on your money and not bringing in your purpose and what you specifically are supposed to be doing with your own self, you're going to be living the same empty life they living. And you might not even reach that rich potential, especially if they're having you work for them, because they have something in it. They're going to be getting stuff. It's a drain. They're draining you. They're not building you. And you got to know the difference. A lot of people have turned their feelings off. They don't even know when somebody's on their side or not. People talking about this coach and all this stuff. Be careful who you asking to coach you. Okay. Be careful who you call coach, because that means you got to listen to what they're telling you to do. Thank you, Tanisha. All the ex-dancers, please stand up. We got to talk, because it's the thing. Everybody talking about how these young folks is young folks. Where the older people at? Why y'all ain't telling nobody nothing for real? Why y'all not trying to help? Well, they ain't going to listen. Guess what? If you ain't saying nothing, that what they going to listen to? If you ain't saying nothing, how can you say they're not listening? And if they don't listen, okay, you did your part. But I'm tired of people sitting up talking about young girls, talking about women, talking about these girls, and they're not putting no information out here. They're not trying to help nobody. Everybody's just looking at, oh, child, oh, my God, oh, Lord. They need Jesus. You ain't offering nobody Jesus. You ain't offering nobody no opportunity, no help, nothing. Okay, hold on. She want to be added to the live. So I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. We're gonna have, you know what, Tanisha, we're gonna have to do this. Me and you gonna do this. I gotta clear my chest today, because I'm tired. I have seen this for years. I have seen this person in operation for years. And the thing about it is, I'm not mad at nobody. I want to be helpful. Okay. I want to be the person you know, that you can contact and you can get help. And I am that. Okay. You need some help? Need some help? Scripturesforstrippers.com. Send me a message. I get with you and we'll connect you to whatever it is you need. Everybody don't need resources and all kind of stuff. Everybody don't need the same thing. So what it is that you need, we will figure it out and we will get you to that. But it ain't like you're a victim of life. You're not a victim. Okay, I got it. And then you ain't got to be to get no help, to have nobody to talk to, somebody that's going to help you figure out and come back to the middle. I started following somebody today on TikTok. What's the girl name? Oh my God. Okay, so I did a duet with her and I posted it and I just figured out how to do TikTok for real. But I forgot her name, but just go on my TikTok and look. She talking about the same thing. And I'm like, I can't, this is the thing. I don't even be on social media like that. I be too busy doing work. I be actually out here trying to help folks and do what I do. But we got to make sure that people know that we're out here to help them. Okay. I need everybody to know that when you find one resource that say they're gonna help, okay, fine. But when you got somebody that's putting people down and they dragging them and talking to them bad and making people feel low, and it ain't just Coach Stormy. It ain't just Coach Stormy. It's some more people. It's even female. It's some more people making whole shows about helping women come out the club. It's exploitation. It's exploitation. Okay, it's pimping. But see, women who dance, and it took me a long time to actually figure this out and actually agree and see this as exploitation. When we paying the club and we're basically investing and putting our part into the adult entertainment world as a dancer, then we're contributing to our own exploitation. That's how the world see it. But we don't see it like that. We trying to hustle. We gonna pay our costs to be the boss. We gonna put our money up. We gonna pay, and that's what we do. We develop these thick skins. We got tough exteriors. We don't care. We good, and we just know we gonna come up in the end. We're not worried about all the other stuff that everybody else be worried about. The square people, they can't figure out where we coming from, and they don't understand why we doing what we do and how we can take what we take. But that don't mean you got to take abuse from somebody who's trying to help you. Just because they say they're trying to help you, or I just got to endure and take this kind of treatment. When somebody is talking down about me, you got to be able to recognize and honor yourself. Honor yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. I can't be quiet no more. I don't be on social media no more, but I think that time is over with, because to see people get talked to this way, to see people actually reaching out for help and their hand gets slapped like this, it hurts me. I didn't have nobody to help me. I didn't have nobody to reach out to when I was going through my stuff. But that don't mean I can't be out here, making sure that people know they have options. I need you to be able to at least not attach yourself to people that's not here to help you. Okay? It's a red flag when somebody is abusing you, when you ask for help, when you ask for assistance, when you need elevation, when you need somebody to push you upward and they're pushing you down. I need you to turn your feelings back on. I need you to say, hey, this don't feel right. I don't like the way this feels. And that's what that industry do. It make you numb out. You don't even know when you're being disrespected no more. You don't even know. You just glad somebody not judging you. You just glad that ain't nobody talking about you. You just glad somebody want to step in and say they gonna help you. That's sad. But I need you to recognize when it is helping and when it is not helping. I need you to recognize when somebody is here to exploit you and take advantage of you, or if somebody is trying to help you reach your goals, and if somebody is trying to figure out what your goals are and not trying to figure out how you're going to help them meet their goals. That's what pimps do. If they're trying to help you develop a connection and an obligation to them, well, I did this for you, you need to do this for me now. Oh, okay, well, I got this and you should try to be like me. Come with me. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to show you that. Follow me. Do what I do. Do what I say. Okay, I'm listening. But do you know I want to go in that direction or not? Have you asked me about me? Have you asked me about what I'm trying to do with my life? Do you even care? No. Well, if you do ask me, and okay, I'm not telling you, are you taking me that way? Are you trying to get me to go that way? Or are you trying to get me to go the way you want me to go? And if they're trying to get you to go in a place that's going to be good or bad, I need you to think about that. I need you to think about, what does that even mean? What does that look like? What does that look like? Y'all, okay, I'm not often, you know what? I really didn't want to even talk for this long. I didn't even want to go live today. I have other plans. I'm getting ready to be late for a meeting. But I'm gonna tell you something. You have to be aware of the environment, what the environment has done to you. What did it do to you? I need you to be honest. I need you to think about that, and I need you to understand that you might have to help somebody. Somebody might need to help you get clean from that. Somebody might have to help you wash that off you. Because what you cannot do in real life is take that somewhere else. Okay? That's going to be positive. Maybe you don't care. You want to be ratchet. Being ratchet got you paid. Being ratchet, money ain't everything. I need you to hear that at least one time in your life from me. If everybody around you high-fiving you because you making money, okay. Okay. If everybody high-fiving you because you can pay their bills and help them, okay. But guess what? If that requires you to be high all the time, if that requires you to be under the influence of any drugs, or you have to do some things that you're not proud of, and you know what I'm saying, it's not going to be worth it in the end. These are the things that make people commit suicide later. These are the things that make you turn on yourself, and it's really, really depressing. So I'm not going to talk all day. Share this with somebody that you know might need it. It ain't no judgment over here. It ain't no babysitting over here. It ain't no petting up, it ain't no pity party. We about trying to get you back to yourself, at least to where you can know who you are before you go back to work, and you know that it's two different people that you've been. And so, as opposed to you just confused and now you don't know who you are. Because I'm telling you, I'm not trying to tell nobody to stop dancing. I'm telling you that you have to understand what you're in, what you're doing, and make a plan to have an alternative. Because when you start depending on that and you ain't got nothing else, you in the red zone. People start committing suicide. They become homicidal, suicidal. They start lashing out. They end up in jail and can't even remember why. Why? Because they have developed mental health issues that have been unaddressed, and they can't even explain to you what's wrong. They can't even start to tell you what's going on. Even if they are bipolar and all that stuff, they don't know how to cope with their feelings and emotions. And it's so much stuff that have happened that have been stuffed down and that is not being addressed, that it just come out at any random time. Need help. All right. Bye, y'all. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I ended it on you.